Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, so I see that you need help with this problem, and it says that coffee is leading export for several countries around the world. When coffee prices are high, farmers often clear forests to plant more coffee plants. Here's a random sample of the 5 years of data on prices paid to coffee growers in Indonesia and the percent of forest area lost in the national park that lies in the coffee producing region. So it wants you to find the correlation coefficient or Pearson correlation coefficient between coffee prices and the forest loss. For full credit, show your calculations. So to show my calculations, in order to find that, I take my x values and I find the sum, which when I add up all my x values, I get 250. Then I have the mean, so I'm going to take this number divided by 5, and I'm going to get 50. Then I find the sum of the squares of x, which is 1066. And then for y, I do the same thing. I find the sum, which is 8.69. 8.69. And then I find the mean of y, which I'm going to take this number, divide it by 5, and I get 1.738. Then I find the sum of the squares of y, which is 3.43. Then what I do is I take x and y combined. There is 5 of them. And so I find the sum of x minus the mean of x multiplied by y minus the mean of y. And I'm going to get 57.87. Then I'm going to take this 57.87 and I'm going to divide it by the square root of 1066 times 3.43. And that equals 0.9952. And that means that R is 0.9952. Then the other question says, does the correlation support the idea that higher coffee prices increase the loss of forests? And that is true because having a correlation coefficient of 0.9952 means that there is a strong positive correlation between cost and forest loss. So I hope that this video helps. This is a middle school math teacher signing off.